everyone, TAC1421 here, and welcome to another episode of Minecraft Hunger Games. Today I'm also playing alongside AMP1520, and this is recorded after the fact, so I'm just going to cut out some things and show you just kind of the highlights. But I am using the Lumberjack class, and this is a pretty good class. It gives you pretty much all the wood in a tree. If you just chop down the bottom of a tree, it gives you the rest of the tree, I guess you can say. An example of it is right here. And AMP is using the cultivator class. What the cultivator class does is any plants you plant, they automatically grow. So our basic plan was to kind of venture off away from everyone and to get a lot of wood and then tower up into the air and make an ultimate sky fortress. And that's pretty much what we did. And so I gave him some wood, and I got my wood, and then we just decided to pillar on up into the sky, and we go up as far as we can, and we end up kind of making a platform so that we don't fall off. And as you can see here, he's putting the seeds down and instantaneously growing wheat as I'm kind of building this fortress that we have here. And I kind of cut some things out and kind of show the progress as it's going on, so you don't just see me building this huge thing and it's kind of boring. But yeah, I forget to build ladders, so I don't want to hurt myself from the fall, so I have him build me some ladders. And yeah, so moving on here, as you can see, the cultivator class immediately grows a tree, which is one of the many perks. And the lumberjack class, you just chop it down. So the cultivator and lumberjack work very, very well hand in hand together, which is why we kind of use them. And it's a pretty good combination. I've said this before, but if you ever are interested in buying it, go to mcpvb.com. It shows you all the classes. They have a new class every Friday, 2 new classes. And as you can see here, this is the kind of the finished results for the time being for most of the game. This is kind of what our little fortress looks like, and I leave a block in between, as you can see, just so we can look out and see if anyone's coming, and we can't fall off the side without accidentally unclicking shift. And obviously we need to have that flower in the middle just to give us some spiritual guidance. But we decide to try to dig down, and Amp only almost dies because he jumps on the little platform that I was digging and would have fallen all the way down there. We weren't sure which one we dug up on, and that's why I was trying to figure that out. So we find out that this is the one that I pillar up on. So we end up deciding to pillar all the way back down and get some nice materials to make iron. And iron is definitely the biggest material that we need to survive and to try to get in first and second place, which is the main goal. So we go all the way down, and as you can see here, we built all the way to bedrock, and we have a lot of iron going on, and it's all good times. I end up getting all armor for both of us. We both were mining for iron. I do find some gold, and I decide to make some golden ore. Or I decide to mine some golden ore and get a golden block and also some golden ingots and stuff like that, just to make a golden apple, because I do have that apple on me. I didn't show it, but one of the trees did drop an apple in the sky, so we wanted to get that. Cutting all the way back up to the top of the tower, as you can see, I'm making the materials, the golden nuggets, and then you put the golden nuggets all the way around the frame and then put the apple in the center, and that's how you make the golden apple. And then we put the gold block right below our little flower, and now we're all prepared for the final battle. Right now there's 7 people left, but I cut here in a second to where there's 4 people left. 2 people are trying to pillar up to try to get to us, and Amp and I, and those 2 are the last remaining. We all have full iron armor, so it's a tough battle, and Amp accidentally sets our entire thing on fire, and that's going to obviously be extremely unfortunate for the both of us, because we built our entire thing out of wood. It's just moments of time before the entire thing just burns down. But that's why I told him, and you know, there's always mistakes with lava because it's hard to deal with. But you know, I tried to put the lava on some cobblestone so that it doesn't do anything. And I get up here just because I didn't want to die from the fire. So I get up on top of here, and then I see this guy digging up. So I kind of try to take advantage of that. Try to hit him with some lava, and I get the cobblestone so that our thing doesn't get set on fire. And then the good thing about lava buckets is that you can simply pick up the lava and then it just continues to fall in the sky. So that's kind of what I do in a second here, and I'm going to cut it once again. And as you can see, there's this other guy that's, you know, going down right where we came up. So I'm surrounding him in lava, which is kind of funny. It was kind of humorous. They kind of stalled for a good, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes, probably 5 minutes or so, and he didn't know what to do, so he had to actually dig all the way back down. And for the interest of time, I kind of leave that out, but he digs all the way back down, and is kind of, because he's, you know, surrounded by lava and he can't do anything. And if he gets out of that situation, he will die of the lava or the fall, either one. So he has to dig all the way back down. And I'm going to cut it to the final battle here in a second. And this one is pretty funny. Obviously, AMP has that cultivator class, so he can place down trees whenever he wants. So he kind of uses that to his funny advantage that he has. But the one thing is that I did not realize, and I probably should have been more aware of this, is that the other team has arrows and bow and arrows. And I get really, really lucky. He hits me with an arrow, and I actually do not. I was shifting, and I got really lucky, and I don't actually fall off, which is extremely lucky. And I'm kind of, you know, glad that he didn't kill me from that particular moment. And I just decided to make a barrier so that he can't hit me with any arrows. And yeah, so also during our battle, our epic battle for first and second place, we also have kind of a little weather storm, and it's raining cats and dogs, literally. Not really, but it's raining, it's lightning, and there's thunder, and everything is just bad cases of weather. And we get behind our little bunker here and decide to try to take him out from multiple angles. So you'll see here in a second, I decide to, as they're kind of getting situated, I decide to kind of jump to the other side and try to take them out from a different angle, because if we have two different angles going on, it's harder for them to take us out. And obviously things will be good if they can't take us out easily. So I kind of fail because we can't build any further, so I couldn't really make a full kind of blocking tower to block me from the arrows. And that ends up biting me in the end, because I end up dying, and no one likes dying in Hunger Games because you feel like you failed everyone. You failed your country and yourself. And this is really funny here because AMP is building trees and they can't get by. And this guy, you'll see here in a second, he gets really confused, and he actually falls off the edge, which is really funny because he makes a tree and then he just simply falls off the edge. He just walks off the edge. And it is down to 3 players, but unfortunately here in a second I do end up dying. I get hit by an arrow and falling off. I couldn't make a platform in time, so I fall to my death, but I take 3rd place. AMP takes 2nd because I'm going to spoil it for you because you can't see it. So 3rd and 2nd place, not bad. I hope everyone enjoyed, and have a great day.